Hey y'all, I'm your host, Aaron Smith of the Offshore Marine Service Association. Each Friday, I'll bring you the Offshore Briefing, a quick rundown of the week's notable developments, updates, and news you need to know in the offshore space. Whether you're on deck or at your desk, we're glad you're here. Good. All right. Welcome everybody to the final episode of season 1 of Maritime in America, the Offshore Briefing. I am your host, Aaron Smith, and with me as always, unfortunately, I say that just because of the way you're looking at me smiling.
Because I was going to
say, is Ashley Smith and Angel Johnson.
I was going to say, I'm not going to lie. I was dragging my feet on doing a podcast because I just figured it would be stupid. Nobody would listen. Aaron's stupid and Angel's stupid. And I just didn't want to do it. But it's been fun. And I think it's helped us as staff members.
I think it's great. And we've had so many more listeners than I thought. They just gave us the stats, and I think it was 3,500 listen,
my
plays,
favorite was at the happy hour,
downloads.
people telling us things. Angel and I were at the Reg desk, and people were making comments about things they heard on the happy hour. Again,
at our end of year happy hour.
And people.
You didn't tell me that, yeah.
Did you get that dog yet? And I was like, just wait till you listen till tomorrow's episode. But sad story, we didn't get that dog, the 3-legged dog with.
We are not good enough to get a 3-legged dog
with heartworms. Anywho, keep going, Aaron.
So, and this all lends into what we are going to do this week. We wanted to make this episode just a recap of season 1. And so this will be, we will not have any of Ashley's tidbits in this episode or Angel's true crimes. We're just going to recap our favorite parts from this year's 36 episodes and talk about that. So, but to Ashley's point, yes, I've been impressed with how great both of you have done at the podcast and how useful this has been as a tool. I thought it would be something that we would have to grow in. That's debatable. But it is fun. And I have those interactions as well of people coming and telling us parts of what they hear on the podcast and how they use it. And I do like that. I will say, to that point, one of my kind of the first time I knew this would be a success was in DC when you started telling a story, and then some of our members were like, "Oh, we know, yes, you did blah 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 because you said it on the podcast."
Oh, that's right. I was like, because y'all, I just blab. I can't help myself.
Yeah.
I was going to take a picture of the two of y'all, of Angel and Aaron, like to memorialize this and put it in Friday Fast Facts. However, I just realized if I did, all the listeners would hear my phone because it's broken. And when I take a picture, it sounds like somebody's like killing something and it screeches.
Yeah, I don't think iPhones have gears in them, but somehow the gears are grinding on your phone.
Click, mental image.
Yeah. So Angel, let's go you. What are some of your favorite moments from the podcast?
Okay, so because I edit the podcast, I listen to it back. Well, the Offshore
everyone.
Briefings.
I don't think people know that you edit the Offshore Briefing episodes.
She does.
That's pretty cool.
She taught it to herself, and she does it too.
Yeah.
But when I listen back and I hear, it's always funny when Ashley says something and you hear Aaron sigh in the background.
I hope you take those out. Do you take them out or do you amplify them?
Or do you ever hear Aaron sigh at you?
No, he never sighs at. I don't talk much, so he doesn't sigh at me. But no, it's always yours. I remember the episode when we were talking about. I believe we were talking about cats, and you mentioned that y'all got a chicken, and you just hear a loud sigh.
Because I showed up. I'd been out of town, and I showed up with a chicken in the car, a baby chick.
This is why you don't leave family vacations early. Even if you have to get back to work, don't leave early, because if you do, your wife comes back with a chicken.
But yes, Aaron's reactions to Ashley is one of my favorite parts, and also our live episodes. So when we recorded from the golf course the one time. I really enjoyed that, and also I believe the live from Workboat was one of my favorites.
It
It was
was.
very fun.
And it was fun, you and I getting together and being like, you go grab him. I just saw him. You grab her. You do this. Also, I'd like everyone to know that I had a glass of wine in my hand that whole time. It was the same glass of
We're
wine.
all aware.
And I didn't drink it. I really didn't. I would admit it. Y'all know this, but I didn't. I just looked like an alcoholic. But it was one glass of wine. Someone gave it to me. Had a man the whole time. I had to become carpool. So no, I did not drink it.
That was despite your wine drinking, but because of your corrowling,
I would
I don't
say we also bullied people.
bullying, yes, shaming,
Shaming.
yeah,
We Angela did not give people a way out, i.e. all the admirals. Every time I saw them trying to walk away, I'd go and stand real close to them and be like, "Oh, we're going." And I love them. Like, I'm so glad they were on.
yeah.
Except for Admiral Callahan, we're gonna find you. He ran away from me.
Oh,
He did. He got away. But we're gonna find him. We're gonna get him on.
Wally got away as well.
Wally did
yeah.
get away. Ben Bordelon also. Ben, we're gonna find you.
yeah.
And the Green Marine team. I tried with all of them.
And that was very impromptu. Like, we initially was going to record it one way, and then it just totally went different.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was all my idea.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right.
If you can take credit for all my great ideas, I can take credit for your whatever.
Half-witted idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I think definitely recording the podcast at every OMSA event that we do from now on
Yeah.
is
a must.
Yeah, it's totally going to happen. Get ready.
Yeah.
And speaking of, we have a lot of great events for 2026 planned.
We do.
That we're
And
going
sponsorship opportunities. I'll start getting that out. Garrett Rice and Carl Center have been helping me with sponsor opportunities just to help make it easier on the members to get involved.
Yeah,
So I
stay
appreciate
tuned,
both
everyone,
of
for
them.
that. If you are tired of Ashley badgering you for sponsorships, we got a
We got you,
solution
bro.
for you.
We got you,
Yes.
bro. Okay, is it my turn?
No, it is not.
Oh.
Because I do want to say that some of our great events are going back to DC
Yes.
for what is
yes.
this, the 12th
It feels like the
OMSA
500.
crawfish
Well,
boil?
I
Yeah.
will tell you how we have a 12-year-old.
Yes.
And I was literally planning it while I was in the hospital bed, having just had her.
Yes. But there was.
Because y'all left the following week.
It's got to be.
No, 13.
No, we missed 1 year though. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
so it's
COVID,
got
we
to.
missed
So
one.
it's.
So it is
You're right. It's the 12th, but we missed
Yeah.
one. Yeah. So yeah, we're going back to DC, and that is what May.
We're changing it up a bit. We're going to be there Tuesday and Wednesday.
Yeah,
and
later in
that's
the
May
week.
12th and 13th.
Yep.
But everything is booked. Going back to the Sofitel. Got the bullpen. We've got Cashios. It's going to be a jam.
That's great. And OMSA stands with Offshore Wind
OMSA stands with
in
Offshore Wind.
February
We're
at
doing a happy
IPF.
hour
Yes.
in NYC. It's going to be super fun. I've already rented out. It's not. I wouldn't say it's a restaurant. I wouldn't say it's a bar. It's just
It's a
like
cool space.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's
within
gonna be.
walking distance
Yep.
to Sheridan. So and it's limited number of people. Obviously. So some members. We can't wait to see y'all there, and potential members,
Yeah.
sponsors,
Podcast guest Bucky
podcast
McCall
guests, Bucky McAllister.
is helping.
Yeah, he is. He might fund the whole thing. He just doesn't know it yet.
Yeah. So great series of events coming up. Looking forward to all of them.
And sorry, I got really excited about the next one. Carl Sinner and I hope he loves all my. He and I have been working on a potential fishing rodeo. Instead
Yes.
of doing a fall golf tournament, I love listening to what everyone wants. And it sounds like people love golf tournaments. However, the fall is slammed with them and it's really hard. So we're trying to switch it up and maybe do a fishing rodeo in August. Email me, call me, let me know y'all's thoughts, but it's looking
Yeah.
like we're going to do that if we can make the dates, times work, working on it right now.
Okay, that would be super fun. Would I?
Are you a fisherman?
I'm not, but I like fishing. I
Or
don't
you
like
just like to eat
taking.
fish, like me?
No, I like catching the fish. I don't like taking them off the rod or anything, but I like catching them. That's the fun part.
Yeah.
I mean, would I be able to do that? Or I'm just
TBD.
going to be okay, cool.
Go find.
I'm not doing it
go-
because I will puke everywhere.
Well, we're doing inshore, right?
I will puke everywhere. I've puked on a waterbed. Like, absolutely not. I mean, you remember I
How
got,
many times do
I get seasick. I got
how many
seasick snorkeling out
how
in the
many
ocean.
times in this podcast is Ashley being seasick come up? That's what I want to know.
Also, well, I was about to say, I thought you were going to say Ashley puking because I love
The
talking about puking.
the
A girl on Campbell's soccer team tore her ACL. Someone
Oh.
just sent me the video, and I literally almost vomited watching the video of her hyperextending and tearing her ACL.
yeah, get better, Adelie.
I digress.
Yes.
But, anyway,
Fun
All right.
fact, I don't get seasick.
fun fact, I hate you.
All right.
I get car sick. I get car sick when I'm driving.
All right. So getting away from this yet again.
I'm gonna buy
you
those Sony
said
glasses.
you said you're gonna have that you had some of your favorite moments.
I do. Okay, so instead of my favorite moments, I'm going to do lessons learned on the podcast.
All right. Lessons learned
And
from
these are
Ashley.
in no particular order. The first being,
Angel, do you want to add in my sigh right now, or should we just do it naturally?
can you add in an island as well? Okay. Again, in no particular order, but I'd like to bring this to the top because it explains a lot. Michael Scotting it is the way to go.
Not for me.
It is.
It's great for you, though.
It is great for me because I have learned that I have raging ADHD, and also in my mom now, which I will tell you all how many people and things in a second. And I just have 80 million things going on. So Michael Scotting a podcast, awesome. That's my first. Second
I think
is
the members would disagree.
my voice is terrible. I apologize for everyone. I have the most nasally, annoying voice.
No, you don't.
My children
No.
have told me that, and I just thought they were being assholes, but nope, I have it.
Well, you say that. That means mine sound the same
No,
because
yours is
everyone
calming. Like I really need
everyone
you
who
to call me at
calls-
night and read me a good night story.
everyone who calls us thinks we're
Well,
the same people.
It's because we're the only women in the office. Actually, I was going to make fun of Erin, but no one's ever called me Erin. Okay. Another one, I think I have learned, or I hope I have learned, to be a better coworker. I'm used to just sitting in a corner and doing my own thing because I've always been in my own lane. But with this podcast and everything else, I feel like I have had to depend on y'all more, and y'all depend on me more.
Interesting.
So I hope that it's making me learn to have to communicate better.
That's a nice one.
Yeah, that is
Toot
good.
toot. You didn't expect that, did you, bitches? Okay. The next thing
And she's back.
it is grief is real. I've learned that, and it's been cathartic, not lethargic, cathartic to talk about it, because I really do miss Sophie so much. Which leads me to another little tidbit. We got a dog yesterday.
Yep.
Very irrational decision, but the best decision. His name's
Yep.
Baxter. He's 4 months old. He's a black lab mix. Erin said, "No, we're not rescuing a dog, and I don't want a black lab." So we rescued a black lab. Erin also said, "We cannot rescue his sister, and I'm working on his sister." He is adorable. We got him from Baton Rouge.
He is
We all drove up last night. Erin and Angela, you could have come with us,
Yeah.
but it was me, Erin, and the girls, and we were ready for him to just be a total basket case. Kind of came from a bad situation. He has been so kind and calm, very skittish, but wants to be around us. So I'm really excited
Yeah.
to see how that goes. And everyone says, "Oh, Sophie would want you to do this. She'd want you to move on." And I've always said, no, she wouldn't, because she was a vengeful dog. And as soon as we got the dog in the car, it started raining. And
Yeah.
I said, that's her crying from heaven because she's so pissed that I got a dog.
Yeah. Yep. No,
Ah.
this totally tracks.
Okay. Just some other random little things I've learned are that people actually listen to us, which we
Yes.
kind of hit
Yes.
on earlier. It's frightening that that people listen to us. And then
No,
lastly,
actually, from our Spotify wrap that we presented, that this podcast is 13 people's number one podcast that they listen to.
Duh. Okay.
And something like
and even on
74
mine, because-
people just on Spotify, which is our lowest platform.
Yeah.
But on Spotify, I think it's 74 people listen every week.
Well, I don't use Spotify. I do
Yeah.
Apple.
Yeah, I do Apple
Yeah.
Podcasts.
And I am a walker.
It's because you're old.
I'm old.
That's what it
and
shows. The data shows that the older people use. Apple
Wait a
Podcasts.
minute. Wait a
You're way
minute.
older than me, by the way. You're almost 50. And that's old. Sorry, everyone out there. I walk a lot outside. I see a lot of our members. Shout out Leon Rydberg. We always see each other. And I listen to Apple, and I have Love Murder as my go-to, obviously. And it's always Love Murder and then Maritime in America. And those two just don't look the same on my, if you look at it. Anyway, I know we're having our staff lunch after this. So I'll wrap up with my final, again, not in any order because I Michael Scotted this. I love our industry. I mean, I know that.
Yeah.
And it's why I stay. It's not because of YouTube bozos. I genuinely love our members and I love helping them. Like, again, Oh, wait, one more thing I forgot to add in here. But I'm Michael Scotting it's never too late to learn something new. I have learned that on this podcast. So have you doing that. But in general, this year, because of not to nerd myself out, the cybersecurity. Because which brings me to why I love our industry so much. I've had a few calls this week from smaller companies that are just a little overwhelmed with the options for the initial cybersecurity training. And I get it. Like they can't pay all this and whatever. So I created a training. I was super proud of myself. And it literally ticks all the boxes for what is on the regulations and what is expected. And I gave that to a few of our members that requested, and they were so appreciative, and it made me so happy because I could help.
Well, and look, I mean, this is what a trade association should be doing. And what I'm glad we are able to do is because we can solve problems for our member companies. And so if you're listening to this and are not an OMSA member, please call Ashley, talk about joining, figure out how to join. You will be shocked, I think, at how many problems the three of us can answer.
Or create. Just kidding.
Well, let me tell you I will say that I think some of my favorite part of this podcast has been the guests we have had.
Yeah.
And this goes to your point about how much you love the industry. And I totally agree with that. And I love this industry because of the people. And so, I want to thank you, and I want to thank to each one, to Captain Justin, to Jeremy, Captain Calvin, to Chuck, Captain Dan, to Bill Purvis, Captain Spade, Rick, and Stacy.
Did you say the Fontnose?
And the Fontnose. I was going in with that. Our
baby.
one double guest, yes. Was just so impressed with all the stories Stacy told about her family, just all the knowledge Jeremy has about this, and how, just all the self-taught, amazing, what Justin has been able to do, and how Justin worked with like an entire boat of his family. I can't even believe that. The lessons that Calvin Gaines gave were just absolutely amazing. So, and just the personal history Bill Purvis gave. Do you remember that episode? That was some of the amazing stuff.
I know so much about it. So that's why I was so excited for everyone else to learn.
So, but then also the interactions we've gotten. I love our cat loving friend, who always responds with detailed policy analysis and laughing at our marital strife. So that's always.
I'm like, everyone laughs at our marital strife, so that's why I'm like, that doesn't narrow it down.
Yeah, you'll
But I
figure
do love that everyone asks, "How can you work with him?" It's never to you. How can you work with her?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let me tell you what I get. Yes.
And then for Angel, that was my phone, everyone. That's probably why my camera doesn't work.
Yes.
And then you get Angel, everyone saying, "How do you work with them?"
Yeah,
I do get that question.
That's probably true. Yes. Some of the other things, one of the people you pulled in to the podcast, Otto the Third, talking about how that they now have 7 fourth generations.
Yep.
Fourth generation people of their family now in the company. That is amazing. Most companies cannot survive that many generations.
And they're all like kind, hardworking, like thoughtful individuals, each and every one of them. Because I feel like I've met a lot of them lately. Some at the regulatory meeting, and it's just like, that is amazing.
Yeah.
I also need them to teach us how to make our children good.
Despite the fact that Nikki won't come on the podcast.
I know. We're gonna get you, Nikki.
I also liked I liked when we cajoled Nate Gilman to joining OMSA.
Yes.
Nate Gilman,
An
OMSA
OMSA
member.
member. And I love meeting his wife.
Yes.
An OMSA member.
So that's what I have. Angel, any final things that you have that you've liked this year?
So lessons learned is
That was my
actually
shtick. You can't steal it, Angel.
well, no, I'm not stealing it. I'm adding to it. So I'm actually kind of jumping on both of y'all's. So the lessons learned from our guests is another one of my favorite things because I did like learn from each of them and utilized it as I progressed here. And then also lessons learned on a podcast. Don't buy a podcast with like a mute mic or a mute button because it gets in the way a lot.
Yeah. And also make
Yes.
sure you have, what did we have here that we didn't have at the other office?
The good Wi-Fi hotspots. Yes.
No, we have,
Ethernet?
yes.
We had Ethernet.
No, we didn't. Whatever Wi-Fi we had, I love Adams and Reese. Thank you for hosting us. However, it's faster here, whatever I had installed here.
Yes.
I'm not speaking well, okay, guys? And I've got dark circles in my eyes because I had a puppy last night. Little Baxter was a bastard, so I'm tie-dyed.
But are we about to wrap up?
I'm hungry.
Okay. Well, before we wrap up, I just want to
Are you gonna
provide a little joke,
Okay.
a little Christmas joke to our mariners and everyone listening. So, who delivers presents to baby sharks?
I don't know.
Can anyone guess?
Who delivers presents to baby sharks?
I don't know.
Santa Jaws.
That is
That is
awful.
That's a dad joke.
That is a dad joke. Look, you thought it was funny.
Yeah. Actually, let me say
That was too PG for me.
Let me say some of the more interesting parts of the podcast are when you have talked about your mariner father. Because you don't bring him up a lot, but that has been cool.
And
to
when
hear.
you stalk photos to find him.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Well, let's bring that up.
Because that is something taking that in my plate.
Just a quick story from work boat season.
Yes.
After our happy hour, I was told that there was like a fun party after that, so I went there. Didn't know exactly where it was. I just knew the vicinity, so I went there and ran into some people so that they had their badges on. So I was like, "Oh, do you know where this is?" And they were like, "Yeah, we're going to come with us." Started chatting with them, and they were actually people from Texas A&M. So talking with them, and one of them have been working at Texas A&M for a really long time. So I asked her if she knew my sister because she went to Texas A&M, and she actually taught my sister. So I took a picture, sent it to my sister, and then another person who was there, me and her hit it off. She was also Texas A&M. We linked on LinkedIn, and how LinkedIn works. Someone likes something, they'll show you even if you don't follow that. So it showed me the Houston Pilots, which is my dad. He told me he went to that event. So when I saw that post, I was like, oh, well, let me look through these photos, see if I see my dad, Didn't really think that I would, but I actually did. So I thought that was funny.
The first photo too is like...
No, it wasn't the first photo. I did have to like go through all the photos, but you can see him like obviously in the background. I wasn't expecting that.
And if I would have done this, I would have found the person he was with, social security number, where they were, at his eyes, and the ultimate stalker.
Yes.
Don't ever cross me.
I hope everyone has enjoyed this episode, and I hope everyone has enjoyed this podcast. And you'll hear in the outro, which actually did take multiple takes to record.
Only two, not
only two.
That many.
No, it was amazing that you went through the script. Yeah, that was great.
Especially because I can't read, literally.
If you have a good guest, please, you'll hear the email address where to send it or connect us on socials.
Garrett Rice is coming on board.
Yes. Joe Ogeron's
coming on board. There's a few other people that promised me. I'm just going to throw out there. Ben Bordelon, he didn't, but I'm just going to throw that out there because we'll get him.
All right. There we go. So we got some great episodes coming up. But if you have other guests or want to be a guest, please let us know.
And if y'all want to hear from Maisie again, she'd love to come back on as a guest.
Yeah, we can have Maisie on again. No, we can't.
Maisie and Shelly Laborde. It'd be like you and Ashton can interview them.
Ashton does need to come on.
Yeah. Oh, we'll get Ashton too.
Yeah.
Oh, and Cliff.
That would actually
Yes,
be a good
and
guess.
Peter. Oh, and JP. I just love their family too.
Great family, yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. One more thing.
Oh, that's a bad joke. I can tell because you're snickering.
Well, because we talked about cats a lot on the
Yes.
podcast, so
Yes. Way too much.
Way too much, but it's okay.
why did the cat give everyone gag gifts?
God, it's gonna be a bad one.
Don't know.
They were kidding around.
I do use that. I'm just kidding.
That's a perfect way to end this.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, y'all. Thank you.
Merry
Appreciate
Christmas.
everyone tuning in.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. As we wrap up our final episode of the year, we wanted to share a simple note of thanks to all of our Maritime in America listeners. Our goal is to highlight the incredible people who make up this thriving industry, and you helped us do just that. We're gearing up for season 2, which will share even more insights and stories directly from those charting America's offshore industry forward. If you're interested in joining us on an episode, send us an email at myoffshoreview@gmail.com or message us on our Instagram account @Offshore America. Whether you're at home or offshore this season, happy holidays and happy new year from all of us at OMSA. As always, stay safe and catch you next year.